Welcome back to the Order of the Dragons, and today we're going to be continuing another Conqueror's Blade update video. This video is going to be for crafting. Since our previous Conqueror's Blade Basics crafting video, there's been a lot of changes, very good changes to the hero weapons and armor crafting, as well as there's been added things to the game that is really, really good. If we go over to the smith here, Smith is the guy that you're going to be crafting. The armor is the dude that you can, purchase hero armor and weapons, the basic stuff right here. But if we talk to the Smith here and we create weapons and armor, what's really good about this is that now, remember in the past how we could get, craft any of these armors, right? And we could get a possible chance of getting a legendary for any of the armor. They changed that. So on certain rarity of the armor, certain level of that armor, this scout's tunic will only be green no matter what. It will only be uncommon no matter what. Until you get over to this, to higher up, to higher levels, is when you're able to reach legendary. What's good about these armors right here, you will not get a green or a blue. You either get a purple or a legendary. So you always going to have that high rarity of armor in those sets. So that's really good. But also, they changed the attributes, the bonus attributes. When you craft the armor, see, like if I get a legend, remember in the past, if you get a legendary or something, that's your one possible chance of RNGs to get a legendary or a green or higher up. Then there's another chance of getting a really high roll on the gear. So if you look in here, piercing defense 74. It would be 74 plus 20 or plus 70. So there was extremely exaggerated rolls, like in this picture, like how in the previous Conqueror's Blade Basics I showed this picture. So we had one roll that was lower and another roll that was really high. And they were both legendary. So it was very weird RNG because people could get these super high-end rolls and destroy everything because of the roll of their gear. But they've changed that. Number of bonus attributes, 1 on the lower tier. If you go over to this one, 3 bonus attributes. But the bonus attributes are not on plus 120, like 127 plus 20. They're below it, below the actual the previous stats, but they're not exaggerated. They're like plus 20, plus 40. Like, it's not extremely exaggerated. So I think they really connect with what the basic stat is and do a percentage rate on that basic stat is what I feel like. Like, you have a random chance when you craft it, you have a random chance of getting a random bonus attribute. And you're like, okay, I want a bonus. I would like a really good bonus attribute. So I really like how they fix that. But another thing in crafting, if you look at the sets, the equipment now has sets. The green equipment, like this, all the green equipment from here do not have a set bonus, but the blue and up have a set bonus. See, on this set, the rogue's armor increases piercing and slashing armor penetration, as well as blunt damage and critical value. This one increases piercing and leadership by 100%, and this one increases maximum health by 20%. But what's really about the higher up, it increases skills. So when we get this very high gear, okay, all this very high gear, when we have all this crafted, you craft the gear to your specific style, like specific skill set. So if I look at here, since I'm no Dachi, increases Blood Oath's damage bonus by 30%. When I get the Black Sun Ocherites armor set, I get all of these bonuses of increased Blood Oath's damage, as well as increased amount of HP upon hitting them with Tiger's Claw by. So this is very, very good, okay? But if I did not like this style of armor, the look of it, I can craft another medium armor called the Sergeant's Camisole. If I really like the Sergeant's Camisole, but I don't want to equip it because it doesn't have the right stat bonus, skill bonus for the stat, I can craft this. I can wear this. I can head over to back to the smith guy. You stay at the smith guy. Go to salvage items and materials. You put the armor that you just crafted that you like to change into, and you salvage it, okay? When you salvage things in this game, it gives you crafting materials. And it's going to give you a lot of crafting materials. It's not going to give you a small amount. It's going to give you an insane amount of crafting materials, like 35 here. This is how you're going to get your crafting material. It is not going to be, you can't go to the black market guy. I can't remember. Yeah, but you can't go to him. You can't purchase all the stuff. I think they removed, oh no, he's right here. Smuggler right here, but I don't, we can go ahead and check on him because I haven't looked at him. But basically, all of your crafting materials is going to be coming from, yeah, you can't talk with them. I think they're going to remove him. But all your basic crafting materials is going to be coming from destroying old weapons and armor, as well as destroying weapons and armor that you get from raids. So in all of your battles, like the rebel camps, expedition, Iron Man, the standard battles, and all the battles, world battles outside, it gives you a chance of getting gear. Like in this pick, as in the patch notes, they say rebel camps give you high probability, expeditions average probability, Iron Man average probability, standard battles low probability. Another interesting thing that they've added recently are called skeleton keys. So if we head over here to weekly quests, this is how you get your skeleton keys. So apparently you use these skeleton keys to open up vaults, and the vaults you get from, I guess you get a chance to get them throughout the game, doing like rebel camps, Iron Man, and all that stuff. So you get 2 skeleton keys from doing your weekly quests. So you get, like, when you're doing your weekly quests, you have these 4 chests that you can open. These are not the vaults, I believe. These chests, yeah, these are not the vaults. These are the chests that you can open afterwards you finish all your weekly quests. You have, like, loyalty, you have valor, you have leadership, you have firepower, and everything. So when you open up these things, when you're premium, you always, through these 4 chests, you always get 2. But when you're not premium, you get 1 vault key here, 2 vault key here, and 3 vault keys here. And I believe the vaults, if I know this correctly, I probably don't, because no one has gotten the, I don't know if people are opening these or the knowledge, because I haven't done this before. I haven't seen anybody done it before, but the blueprints for creating weapons and armor, the blueprints, all these blueprints, all the schematics, it feels like you get them from the vaults, and you can only open up 20 a day. So it gives you a chance to open up those a chance to get the schematics, most likely, from opening up the vaults, and other maybe chest pieces or all sorts of things. These skeleton keys are brand new. They weren't in the previous CBT. The weekly quests were in the previous CBT, but the skeleton keys were not in the previous CBT. This CBT, I'm just doing all these recordings, so I don't really have enough time to do all this stuff, and as our house is still currently recruiting. But it's... yeah, but another weird thing is that they've done, since you only get 20 vaults a week, okay? And if you click on F6 here, which is the marketplace, they're selling the skeleton keys on the market. So, but you can only open up 20 a week, and you get weekly quests as well. And your weekly quests get 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 3, 5, 6. So you only get 6 keys a week. But you can open up 20 vaults a week. So this is how you get the skeleton keys. So I guess it's sort of pay to win, because I'm getting, if you have premium, you get 2, 5. That's plus 4. That's the count here. 9. And then you get another plus 2, 11, and a plus 3. That's 14. So you get 14 keys if you're premium. And you have 6 more keys that you need to open up the rest of the vaults. So you'd have to purchase 6 of these every week to get every single one of your vaults open, I guess. So I guess that's pretty much it for this. But when you, let's go back to the salvage items things. When you salvage one of these, it puts them into a list, in which when you salvage them, you can head over to the Artisan over here. And when you talk to the Artisan, you can alter your equipment appearance. And so any of the medium armor that you have salvaged, you are able to transform the medium armor that you're currently wearing into the look of what that previous medium armor is. So they only have 9 slots here. So, but I do not know how many medium armors are in the game yet. But there may be more in the future and stuff like that. Just for looks, for skilled sets, and all sorts of things. So any medium armor or any armor that you're equipping, that you currently have equipped, see, because my Nodachi can wear light as well, I can use medium and light armor when I'm wearing this class. But I cannot wear heavy armor, so I can't wear heavy armor, meaning I can't transform, I can't equip it and transform it. So anything that you're equipping, you can click on and be like, oh, okay, I want Lotus Master Boots. Okay, so I'm clicking on my Lotus Master Boots. I want to transform it into a different set of boots, to the different look of the boots. So that's a really cool thing that they've added to the game. So let's go ahead and head over to the artillery and the unit craftsman. The artillery and the unit craftsman, they haven't really changed much. They're about the same, but the refinery overseer pretty much did a little bit. If you look here and you look at rough fabric, this is common materials, uncommon materials, and rare materials. They still don't have any legendary materials. So if I look at create common materials, I can use any of the resources outside. So any of the resources you get from the nodes outside, you still use those to craft units, gear, and artillery. You cannot use that stuff outside still to craft hero equipment. All that stuff, like I said, comes from salvaging and from getting, I believe salvaging and from getting maybe from the vaults or whatever. So if we get fine cotton, it requires 6 fine cotton, but that's just too expensive, because it costs a lot of bronze to get the fine cotton to use to craft all this stuff. There's no point, so you get the rough cotton, and it's only 4 more. So it's a lot cheaper just getting rough cotton, crafting it. But then it's the same for uncommon and rare materials. Well, not rare materials. Uncommon you can also use to create cheap fabric. You can still use rough cotton, but it requires a lot more. But you can, if you look at here, 7. So if you look at this, it's a lot more efficient to either go with long cotton. I would say long cotton would be a lot more efficient to go for long cotton than fine cotton. But for the rare materials, which I do not know if they add in the game yet, it's a lot cheaper to go for granite, for that, like the higher stuff like that. Go for the specific colors of this stuff. Rough cotton for rough fabric, cheap fabric for long cotton, okay? And rare materials, so like finished stone for granite, the purple stuff. That's pretty much it for crafting there, for that. Unit weaponsmith has changed a little bit. He doesn't require armor anymore to craft. It's just weapons. So that's pretty handy. So less stuff to craft the units, but it's pretty much the same for requires a certain tier resource to craft that. Same for goes for artillery craftsman. It just requires certain materials to craft. This stuff right here, cut stone, is a stuff that you can get from rare drops, I guess, or from, I believe, from the refinery overseer, because there's rare stuff that you use to craft certain things. If you look on, where is it? Right, yeah. All this rare stuff, it requires rare stuff to craft certain things. So yeah, so you get, if we look, there it is, cut stone. Use cut stone. Use marble to get the cut stone. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty much it for the crafting updates. As always, we are recruiting, so I'll put my Discord and guild link for the website in the description, as always. But also, if you do not want to join the guild, still hop in the Discord, and you guys can help me out on ideas for creating new content, as well as just helping out creating content as well sometimes. I really want to grow more in this game. I really want to continue doing videos for this game, but as how small it is, still there's not much content for me to do, and I don't really have that much enthusiasm to really continue it. But if we grow to a certain point and we have a lot more people that really want to play in the house and want to participate in wars and do more stuff and everything, I feel like I would actually want to continue to put more content out there for this game. But as it is still small, there's not much content to do so. But I will still continue to do these updates. There's another update video like that, it's coming out. Thank you guys for stopping by again, and I'll see you guys in the next CBT Conqueror's Blade update video.